Welcome to Maths Classes 7-8 CBSE by GK Pillai. I have recently posted a video on the fundamentals of the chapter Geometric Twins in my channel. You must have understood by now about the congruence of triangles, rules of congruence, etc. from my video. Since the chapter was earlier in 9th standard and now included in your syllabus, the concept of congruency of triangles was explained in much detail in that video. The congruency conditions and the answers to textbook questions are explained again in a clear and understandable manner in my present video. Subscribe to my channel, press the like button if you like the video, and encourage others to watch my videos. Congruent figures. You must be knowing by now what are congruent figures. Here I am giving some more examples. Two circles will be congruent if they have got the same radii. Two equilateral triangles will be congruent if they have got the same sides. Squares, all the sides are equal. So the two squares will be congruent if they have got the same sides and the interior angles 90 degrees each. Rectangles, the length and breadth of one rectangle will be equal to the length and breadth of another rectangle, and the interior angles are 90 degrees each. Then only the two will be congruent. Congruent means equal in all respects. Congruent figures have their shapes and sizes both same, and we can find many examples in our day-to-day life also where congruence of objects is applied. And one more basic aspect of congruent figures, if you place one over the other, if you place this circle over this, it should exactly coincide. Or you can say if you superimpose this one over the other one, the two should fix exactly on one another. Now there are different conditions for congruency of triangles. SSS congruency, the three sides of one triangle should be equal to the three sides of another triangle for SSS congruency. SAS congruency, the two sides and the included angle of one triangle will be equal to the two sides and the included angle of another triangle. Then the two triangles are congruent by SAS. ASA, the two angles and the included side of one triangle should be equal to the two angles and the included side of another triangle for the two triangles to be congruent. AAS, the side is not in between the two angles. That is the only difference. And the last one, RHS congruency. RHS means right angle, hypotenuse, and the side. This will be applicable only in the case of right triangles. Here, the right angle, the hypotenuse. You must be knowing about the hypotenuse, the side opposite to the 90 degrees. And one more side should be of one triangle should be equal to the other one. I will be discussing now the answers to some of the textbook questions. The textbook questions have been slightly modified here. Let me tell you something more before the answers are discussed. I am just reminding you whatever I discussed earlier. Firstly, naming of the congruent triangles in the proper way or order is very important. You cannot write the names in any order as you wish. This you will understand when we do the sums further. Secondly, you should be able to identify and write the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles correctly. Corresponding parts means corresponding angles and corresponding sides after proving the two triangles to be congruent. Some of the sides and angles will be already given in the sum. You will use them to prove the two triangles to be congruent. Next only you will be able to find the remaining corresponding sides or whatever is asked in a sum. So let us go further. The first one is identify whether the given triangles are congruent. What conditions did you use to establish their congruence? Express the congruence. The same question when you are asked in the school exam, the language may be different. They will straight away tell you, prove the two triangles to be congruent and identify the corresponding sides. The question may be simple, not the way it is given in your textbook. So the answer, we are considering these two triangles. As I said, you should name it properly. The first triangle you can write anything. ABC I have written. ABC. The next one should be in that order only. Here I am not using XYZ. I am writing XZY. The reason is from A we are passing through 7 cm and reaching B. From X pass through 7 cm and reach Z. So it will be ABC and XZY. After that, once you have decided this, write whatever is given to you. AB equal to XZ, 7 cm each. Angle ABC equal to angle XZY, these two angles equal 47 degrees. And these two sides are also equal. BC equal to ZY equal to 5 cm. Now the two triangles are congruent by SAS congruency. Here no further questions are asked like corresponding parts. So we will stop here. The next one. ABCD is a square. Show that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. This one to this one. And is triangle ABC also congruent to triangle CDA? Now you are taking up these two triangles, ABC and ADC. Whatever they have asked, don't go for some other name. AB equal to AD, BC equal to DC. These are the equal sides of a square. We need three parts. AC equal to AC, common side. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent by SSS congruency. You repeat the same name only. Whatever they have given, you write that only. Now the next question is triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA? Yes, because all the sides of the square are equal. So you can write any pair of sides to be congruent. For that reason, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA also. Now the next one, this is an important question. You may be asked in your exam because this involves the concept of angles opposite to equal sides of a triangle. Now find angle B and C if A is the center of the circle and this is a triangle. You must be knowing whenever you draw a circle within a circle, whenever you draw a triangle within a circle, it will be an isosceles triangle. You should remember that. Isosceles means AB and AC are radii. Naturally, the angles opposite to them also will be equal. So that is why this type of sums you will find in your 8th standard, 9th and 10th exams also. So be careful and remember this concept. Now the solution. In triangle ABC, angle BAC equal to 120 degrees. Therefore, the remaining two angles, sum of the remaining two angles B and C is 60 degrees. 180 minus 120. Now, angle B plus C is 60 degrees, but angle B is equal to C. Angles opposite to equal sides or the radii of the triangle. Therefore, angle B equal to angle C equal to 30 degrees. This is the final answer. The next sum. In this figure, AB equal to AD and CB equal to CD. These two are given. Identify any pair of congruent triangles. Explain why they are congruent. Does AC divide these two into two equal parts? Give reasons. I already said in the exam or in the school, they won't be asking this way. The language will be different. These two will be given and they will say, prove the two triangles to be congruent and also prove AC is dividing these two angles into equal parts. So the language may be different. You should be able to identify this is the sum which I have discussed. Now in this case, in triangles ABC and ADC, AB equal to AD given, CB equal to CD given. Both are these things only, you don't change the names. And AC equal to AC common side. This is common to both the triangles. Therefore, it's a very easy one. In triangle ABC, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC by SSS congruency. The sums are not difficult, but at least once you must have practiced before the question to be easy in an exam. So the triangles are congruent by SSS congruency. Therefore, this angle is equal to this angle, corresponding parts of the congruent triangles, and these two angles are also equal. Now, if a line is passing through this particular angle like this, and you are able to prove these two angles to be same or equal, then naturally this line will be bisecting this angle. So that is what they have asked. Now, these two angles are equal, BAC equal to DAC, BAC equal to DAC, and angle BCA equal to angle DCA. So that means these are the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. Therefore, AC is dividing angle BAD and BCD into two equal parts. Now the next one. In this figure, point O is the midpoint of AD and also BC. What can one say about the lengths of AB and CD? What are the corresponding vertices? See, let me tell you one thing. They are asking what one can say about the lengths AB and CD. But actually speaking, only after proving these two triangles to be congruent, you will be able to find AB and CD to be equal. So that is not asked in the question. So the question in the school may be different, or even if they ask like this, then you have to follow this method only. In triangles AOB and DOC, I have taken the name of this AOB and DOC because these two sides are equal. So I have taken from here, reached O through this one. From D through this side, I have reached O. Like that, I have found out the two triangles. Now AO equal to OD and BO equal to OC. The reason is O is the midpoint of both AD and BC. Now, angle AOB equal to angle DOC, vertically opposite angles are equal. That also you must have learned. Now the two triangles are congruent by SAS congruency condition. Therefore, AB equal to CD, corresponding sides of the congruent triangles. So that's what we have done up to here. Now they are asking what are the corresponding vertices. Vertices we will not write as angle. We will just write like this only. A and D, C and B, and these here. This is there are two vertices of this triangle as well as this one. So these are the three pair of vertices of the two triangles. The next question. Given that CD and AB are parallel and AB equal to CD, what are the other equal parts in this figure? Are the two triangles congruent? If so, express the congruence. Here, these two lines are parallel and AB equal to CD given. So naturally, after proving the two triangles to be congruent, then only we will be able to get the equal parts. Naturally, we have to prove the two triangles to be congruent first. So let us take these two triangles. In triangles ABO, I am naming it like this, ABO, then it should be CDO. The reason is these two sides are given to be equal and these two angles are alternate interior angles because these two lines are parallel, and these two angles are also alternate interior angles. So we have to name the triangle accordingly. In triangles ABO and CDO, AB equal to CD given, and these two angles are vertically opposite angles, angle AOB and angle COD. and we are taking only one pair of alternate interior angles. We could have proved in a different way also. And angle ABO equal to angle CDO, alternate interior angles. Therefore, triangles are congruent by AAS congruency. Now, the corresponding sides are AO equal to CO and BO equal to DO. We could have done the other way also. This angle equal to this angle equal to this angle. These are all alternate interior angle, pair of alternate interior angles. This side is equal to this side. We could have proved these two triangles to be congruent by ASA also. Both are one and same thing. We can prove by AAS also. You have seen just now. The next one, it's an easy one. Given that angle ABC equal to DBC, angle ABC, this angle equal to this angle. Angle ACB equal to angle DCB, this angle equal to this angle. You have to show that these two angles are equal. It's very easy. This equal to this equal to this is common. Therefore, the two triangles are congruent. Corresponding parts, these two angles are equal. Easily I can tell you. Acha, now let us go in the proper way. In triangles ABC and DBC, these two are given. We will repeat this. Whatever is given to you, you just write it as given. BC equal to BC, common side. Therefore, triangle ABC congruent to triangle DBC by ASA congruency, angle, side, angle. Therefore, angle BAC equal to angle BDC. These are the corresponding angles of the two congruent triangles. This is the last sum in my present video. Identify the equal parts in the following figure given that angle ABD equal to DCA and angle ACB equal to angle DBC. You are given this angle equal to this angle and this angle equal to this angle. And here you don't know which two triangles to be proved as congruent. You have to just identify the equal parts. That will be possible when you prove the two triangles to be congruent. So let us write the given angles. ABD equal to DCA and ACB equal to DBC equal to DBC. I have written it in the opposite way. Mark it as 1 and 2. Now adding 1 and 2, you will add the LHS together and RHS together. So this angle plus this angle here and this angle plus this angle I have written here. So I am getting angle ABC equal to angle DCB. Angle ABC equal to angle DCB. Let me tell you one thing in between. This is a bit difficult sum. This question is very much there in the present 9th standard textbook. Let us continue. So we have proved angle ABC equal to angle DCB by adding the two. Now in triangles ABC and DCB, angle ABC equal to angle DCB we have just proved, and angle ACB, this angle ACB is equal to angle DBC is also given here itself, in the beginning itself. Now the two and BC equal to BC common, therefore the two triangles are congruent by ASA congruency. AB equal to DC and BAC equal to angle CDA. These are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. This is a bit difficult sum, so you have to practice again and again so that you will become thorough with this sum. So that is the end of my present video. Once again, my request is to subscribe to my channel and share these videos. Share my videos to your friends of classes 7 and 8.